So we're in Clovis, California. We just finished installing a faucet for a homeowner. They purchased this, or actually I don't know if it's a replacement or a direct purchase, but old faucet was similar to this one. It's a 4-piece, the Edison 8704, and I see 87042, and that's in the spot resistant stainless. And so that's the model number. Additionally, you can see down here, if you have any trouble with the faucet, you need warranty parts or information on it, you can see on the side of your cabinet underneath your sink right here, there's a little tag right there. And got their phone number, model number, everything right there, so that's good. Anyway, so starting over on the left right here, you've got a soap dispenser that's installed, and not a real big deal. And then the spout itself, kind of a nice mounting system. It mounts similar to like a Roman tub valve, where it's got a rough-in body underneath. So you mount it first, and that's kind of nice. So you get underneath, and it's just brass solid stem going through, and then you mount it underneath. And then this whole assembly here, actually, this cover piece right here, you turn it clockwise to tighten, counterclockwise to take it off, and all it has is a couple O-rings at the bottom here. There's a brass stem, plugs into the mounting system, and then you just tighten this down. So that's kind of nice. So you can take this off if the finish goes bad or things start happening, it's leaking. You don't need to take apart everything underneath. You just unscrew this from the top, so that's good. This, on the other hand, it's got all the supply lines, water lines, everything is, the hose that goes over to the handheld sprayer. Everything's coming out of the bottom of this guy. So like traditional, you would mount the whole thing. You would take this, all of the lines, and snake them to the hole and slide them down in there, and then tighten it down with the nut underneath. So if anything goes wrong with that, which I would imagine would be a cartridge in here, you can get a cartridge replacement right there. There's a little Allen screw that sits back here. You take it off, handle comes off, and then you unscrew this and replace your cartridge, and that'll be directly through mowing. So that's the only thing I can see that we need to be maintained, unless something that's integrated into this control handle goes bad. And then of course the handheld sprayer, there's just a sleeve mounting right there, big old thick gasket right there mounted down, and then this just handheld. So it's kind of coiled up down there right now. I mean, once you run enough hot water through here, it's going to soften up a little bit. We have run a bunch of water and checked everything. There's no leaks, no runs, no errors. Just to show you the mounting system underneath, let's see if we can get underneath there and take a picture of this without flipping the camera upside down, so you can see some of the mounting. So as you can see up in here, far over on the left, way over there in the corner, let's see if we can get up there and take you a better picture. Right up there, so that is the handheld sprayer. It's just a little mounting bracket. It's a sleeve for the hose to go through, a plastic sleeve, just to seal that first hole, and so that's in good shape. Second one, you can see that's where that's the control valve, that's the handle up top, and you can see that you've got a little rubber gasket and a metal gasket underneath, and then a little screw with a quarter 20 thread screw that comes down, and then that gray hex head mounting nut that goes up there, and so it mounts the whole thing up in there. So that's hot cold water, and then of course the hose that goes over the handheld sprayer all comes through here, and so that's tightened down real good. And then the last point of connection right here, you can see, is the brass. Let me see if I can get you a better picture here. That's the brass stem that we were talking about earlier that comes through there. Let's see if we get up there, and so you can see that guy drops through, and it's got a same kind of mounting bracket that you would see on a Moen faucet underneath. And then of course it's got a nice little adapter that sits right there and those are all quick connected, so everything just comes apart. Little black button right here, you press it and pull the hose out. So you've got the water that comes over from the handheld sprayer, the hot and cold, everything's tied in right here, and then the hose, so that's good. These are existing, so you've got your water lines right here, hot and cold, cold water right there. Those aren't ours, so we haven't worked on those. They are not leaking, so that's good. Usually when you work on these faucets, those start to drip, so you can see right there, there's no water dripping. Packing that's nice and tight. And then of course, see if I can get you a light on this guy. This one right here, that's the cold, and so that one, no leaking right there either. So those are nice and dry, and that's good. So everything down here is in good shape. We do ask that you would monitor this, because and everything in your home, not just here, we did work on it, so we want you to monitor it and let us know if you have any, leaks or anything coming on down here, little even weeping or dripping, spraying would be worst case, but monitor that. And then of course the rest of the plumbing in your home, monitor that as well. You want to stay after the water, because once water gets down and in things, then it causes, you get mold and you get damage to the wood and whatnot. So anyways, that installation is in. Outside of that, we are done.